and welcome to the New Level Nerds. The live stream will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, welcome to the New Level Nerds Wednesday night live stream spectacular. I am the Lord of the Stars, Jeremy. Oh, gotta do that again. Sorry, I had you muted. Again.
Yeah, I am, I'm Space Dad. JM.
Hey, at least I didn't mute myself this time, so moving up in the world today. How you doing, JM?
I'm doing really good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Definitely excited to play some more fantastic space engineers.
Yes.
So we're just gonna hop right into it here because it is a quiet evening, and don't need to say hi to anybody yet. So,
Okay.
I'm on to you people. So we are just going to, we are currently in space. So taking a little deviation from the tower to start with here. Going to look for something to pillage and destroy, and then we're going to head back and continue building the tower. I'm really curious how high we need to go for the gravity to start dissipating on that tower, though.
Oh, it's almost up here. Like, no joke. We're not far from gravity right now.
Yeah. We're definitely in the zero grav thing, because I just essentially see that whenever there's asteroids, there's at least low enough gravity that there's not going to be a problem.
There's some that are right on the edge.
Whew.
I'm hoping to see a red symbol show up. I don't really want to pick a fight with someone that we're neutral to.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll show up shortly here. Because it seems like we can never go anywhere in this game without trouble finding us.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We could do a quick jump, and that would refresh the entities around us.
Ooh, that's a good thought. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Let's just do a blind jump. Let's go. Like so. Are we seated, sir? Uh-oh.
Not yet. Hold on a sec. There we go. I am anchored. Got my seatbelt on.
That's right.
Get to watch the light show.
Put your seatbelts on, kids.
Feels less of a big thing in this thing. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
The fancy "we're creating a wormhole" graphics are so far away. It's like, huh.
Yeah.
Wonder what's going on over there.
I was talking to David the other night about the different mods there are for warps, and you can leave like light trails, which would be kind of cool.
Oh, that would be awesome, yeah.
Yeah, but we were talking, it would be really cool if we could slow it down somehow. You know, like that's a really fast process. It would be cool if they could stretch it out. Like they could make it a few seconds long, right?
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't hurt the game any to flash it up a bit. Elite Dangerous, theirs has like a what's it called? Like almost a Star Wars-esque jump to light speed, or hyperdrive, hyperjump.
We got something.
Thing. Ooh. Oh yeah, there we are.
V-Core.
Yeah, 9 kilometers above us.
The cousins of my favorite faction, I-Core.
I feel like it should change for each planet. It's like I-Core, U-Core, R-Core, Bard-Core, Dom-Core.
I was thinking that I should make some sort of variant of the core faction to be like our military faction, so we don't have to have negative influence on the NLN clan, right?
Yeah.
decide.
Have
Or
Aracor with like ARRRR and they're space pirates. That could be what David's faction is, because he's picking fights with stuff all the time. Robin from the pirates.
yeah. The reason we're in space is because I had to go help him the other day. He was getting attacked by pirates. It
That
sent
doesn't
a
sound like
fleet of,
David.
No, not at all. Misfortune? Never.
No, misfortune never follows David around.
No, no. But yeah, they had sent like a little fleet that had a couple ships that had grinders on them, so they were like actually grinding down his base as well as shooting at him.
Ooh. They're getting insidious. I wonder if those are new, because I haven't seen anything like that.
No,
Nothing-
neither.
Nothing that clever.
No.
But it would
We
make
have
sense
not
that they
let
just
them
like
save them.
harvest things. I guess if there's new trouble, David will find it.
Yes. Well, we've never really spent a lot of time, at least AFK, or in a stationary place in space, right?
That's true, yeah. I guess David kind of has to a lot of the time. Or I guess he doesn't have to. He can just leave the server running, but... I guess if you're wanting time to pass, like if you got some sort of collection thing going on, or manufacturing.
Yes, like right now, I've got, man, I found another one of those rings. You know, the thing that you wanted to make a base on?
Oh, one of those. Oh, those are beautiful.
Yes, so I loaded this thing to the gills with platinum, uranium, and gold.
Perfect. That's going to be the perfect sort of thing to just harvest all those rare minerals from, and then like have the ability to drop it off at like a space base or the space elevator kind of thing. So you can just store it off ship so that you're not all weighed down by it.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to when we start building something in space, because it's totally different building up here.
Yeah, I really hope we don't break David's little server.
Yeah. I think as long as we move on to completely new areas so that we leave the massive creations, to say it nicely.
Yeah.
The things that we leave behind are definitely leg worthy, so
Creations.
but yes. Did you want to see if you can control one of the turrets from one of
Sure.
those ships? We're a couple kilometers out, or a few, 2.5, so you might have enough time to find one of the guns on the top deck.
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming in fast.
It won't let me have control of the Gatling guns, but... No, maybe it will. Where's the use thing?
Gonna open up with a hit here. Try. Wait, no, I have my mining ship attached to the front. Oh no!
Don't hit with the mining ship! Oop.
Oh, look what it is. It's that thing that we were just talking about.
Nice. So where do I find... God, I seem to get lost in these really easily. Where's the use for a turret? I've got shoot once and custom data, but I don't have the, like, take
It should
control
take-
of turret.
It doesn't say control.
No.
Let's see. Control panel.
Unless it's saying somewhere that I completely miss.
It's right above aiming radius. If you scroll down.
Okay. Shoot once? Or Shoot, it's just shoot on or off.
Shoot on off right below that. It doesn't say control.
It's grayed out.
Oh, must be because I'm sitting in this chair.
Maybe, hold on. I'll try the Gatling guns. No, they got nothing there. But I can make it shoot. For some reason. It'll let me do that, but it won't let me take control of it. Anyways.
I was hoping this was a spaceship, but it's just a mining facility around that cluster of high-value resources.
How far are we away from the space elevator? I keep forgetting to GPS mark it.
We're just over 100 kilometers away.
Okay. So what you're saying is we can make the space elevator reach this.
At this point, right here.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. In stream tonight, maybe not, but it's a goal.
I really do get a Star Destroyer vibe on this deck. It's fantastic.
Oh, you're on the, yeah.
Wipe them out. All of them.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I might have installed these windows backwards by accident.
So they're tinted on the inside instead of the outside?
I think it's harder to look out than it is to look in.
Minor detail. They are kind of like dirty looking on the inside, so maybe that's the texture that's supposed to be on the outside. Makes sense.
Oh!
Ah, there we go. The fireworks have started. Whoa.
Actually, I'm curious. Do you think this place might have? I think it's powered by large reactors. You want to go in? Let's grab you a rifle.
I have a rifle. I should drop off some of my other stuff though.
Okay.
Because I feel like I will. I'll just cause myself more grief. By losing a bunch of stuff and having to go back for it.
Yeah, if you're carrying some valuable stuff. You probably don't need a hydrogen bottle in here. Oh, wow. My door just killed me.
Oh, yeah, it was freaking me out for a little bit when we were just starting to get going. Ooh. I think we should get like a cloud server for this game if we're gonna play it to these degrees. Something that won't have latency issues up the wazoo.
You think that might help it?
I would expect if you can get it on like a server farm. So let's see if I end up dying or not here. Ooh, yeah, there's still guns.
There's to auto. Yeah, they're still shooting at me, which is, I guess, okay.
No, they're shooting at me too. Whew.
Oh.
Your health is low.
Oh, yes, they are.
I'm hiding behind a rock now.
I think I made it. No! Oh my gosh, I hit it too hard. I impacted it and killed myself.
No. We're joined by Alexander McMillan, Masked Idiots, and Zachary Rosenberg. Welcome, guys. No promises there, Zach. Of course we will die. Ooh.
Inventory full.
No surprise there, my inventory is full. All I did was grind up a... Let me drop things. What on earth is that? Gravity
Oh, I
clouds.
almost beat it again.
Oh, okay. That was a gravity thing. I'm trying to break in from the side here. I made it to it.
Nice.
There we go. Managed to take out a gun at least. I guess this is the bridge? Hey, cryopods. Oh man, the store is offline. Oh wait, that's the med bay.
Can you use the inventory in it though? Or no, medbay. Yeah, medbays don't have inventory. Need to figure out what's still in that ship.
I'm trying to find a something like a storage container. Here's a connector.
Come on, splice.
Oh, hold on. I forgot, or I didn't bring my welding torch.
Oh. Made it.
Whereabouts are you on this thing?
Right at the... Ooh, I found a reactor right behind the first block I ground down. I'm right at the nose of it that's pointing at our ship.
Okay, I'm at the opposite end.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Something just shot at me. What was that?
It was a gun on the outside.
I have 1 health.
Zach says he's always here, always watching.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Inventory full.
Zachary's always looking after us. It doesn't want you to go sideways down an elevator shaft.
Yes. I've got 329 uranium.
Ooh, that's not bad.
And how am I going to get it out of here without dying to that turret now?
Hold on, I'm looking at
Inventory full.
taking it down. Let me kill it.
Inventory full.
Okay, I got the turret, the big turret on the front. You want to try making a run for it?
Okay. That's right.
Nope. There's another one.
A wise old engineer once said, even the tallest of giants must stand on the tiniest of
Oh,
stones.
there it is. I see you.
Inventory full.
Okay, well, that was already worth it. 300 uranium, that's like a couple weeks worth of fuel in this baby.
How long does it take to refine down 300 uranium? Like, how much ore do you need for that kind of thing?
Actually, quite a bit. Uranium and platinum both are really inefficient with the tonnage of ore
Yeah.
versus,
They're
You'll-
very, very waste heavy.
yeah, super waste heavy. So that's quite a lot of uranium to just be able to walk out with.
Zach's asking how my cat is. She's doing great, actually. I just did some laundry this afternoon, so she is currently sleeping in that. I honestly probably won't see her until about 7:30, where she'll be complaining that I'm still on the computer.
She likes the warm laundry?
She absolutely loves anything with warmth, because she's always cold, being the hairless that she is.
Right.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything else in the way of guns.
Okay,
I
I'm just
think-
healing up. I'm coming
Yeah.
back.
I need to go heal as well, because Yeah, flying around that thing kind of hurt a little bit. I'm currently at 34 health.
Oh yeah. Pretty good. It didn't get you once. It got me. Well, I ended up killing myself, but yeah, I'm not getting shot at all. This is good.
Yeah. Oh. Well, now I can get a few of my tools back. Or not. They're not in here anymore. Is this the... No, this is the right one. Interesting. My tools disappeared from the cryo chamber.
Oh yes, they will be sucked into the container to your right shoulder.
Yeah, right. They get taken away.
Yes, my spaceship will steal any tools, ammo, or money that it gets connected to.
That's honestly handy.
Yeah.
Forced organization.
Well, just for those like crucial things, I hate looking through all my different cargo containers and having random things here and there. If I could be even more organized, I would be, but there's just not enough room in that ship to put a whole bunch of like one-way conveyor blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this thing's pretty well picked over. It only really had the uranium.
Yeah, makes sense. Those mining ships seem to be kind of one-trick ponies.
Yeah.
There we go. Now to the heels.
Now to the heels.
There we go.
Heels for your life.
That was one of the best songs on... Did you ever play any of the SSX games?
Oh. Like Trixie?
Yeah, Tricky. It was the second one, yeah. And there was like the fourth game that they did was called SSX World Tour, and that game was steeped a little too much in like what would be heavily air quoted as snowboarder culture.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like it was all this cacophony of like scribble art and very disorganized kind of layout stuff, and it was really disappointing with like the sleek kind of clean look of SSX3. But the one of the best songs on that one was "Run to the Hills" by what's her name? Iron Maiden, I think.
I'm not sure. Just know it's an iconic song. I
Yeah,
guess.
it is a fantastic song. That's why I was just like, all right, Zach got tipped a $5 Canadian bill today
Really?
at work. Yeah. He's saying, anyone want to trade a $5 Canadian for a $5 US bill? You would definitely come out on top for that, Zach. Yeah, there's all sorts of alarms going on here.
Yeah, should we just put it out of its misery?
Yeah, I think so. Just let it sleep. I'm gonna get out of the way first, though. I gotta get used to using the top door at the top of this the top of your bridge here.
It's not the best system. I was hoping that those doors would be a little bit easier to go through, but
That one's not a door. That looks like a detector.
laser.
Ah. Whew.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
You seem to be slightly to the left.
Yeah, I got doored into the wall, and then I just got crushed.
Oh no. What if I push the door again?
I'm already dead.
Oh no.
Here, I'm gonna... Is the... You might as well come through. I'm gonna see if I can get my bag.
Oh. Yes. Note to self, next ship has full-size proper doors.
I guess so. Body location is 1.5 meters that way. Okay, well maybe I'll be able to... get it from in here then. No, that is solidly in the wall.
What if I move
Okay.
this way? Will it shake it out of the wall?
No, I think I just have entombed some tools and a hydrogen bottle inside the wall of your ship.
Well, those are light armor blocks. Which block is it in?
I think it's in this one.
Hang on a second.
That's assuming it's, yeah, it's on the, I guess orienting the door correctly, it's on the right.
Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is!
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay,
Science.
expensive tools.
Yeah.
Well, that's a first.
Getting killed like that in such a glitchy way?
Yeah. Well, it's a first for me in that particular way. I haven't had my stuff entombed in a block before.
Yes, I have lost much to the space elevator. That like weird floor glitch that happens.
Oh, where everything's like a block below where it appears.
Yeah, you've literally got to relog on the server for that to be fixed.
Zachary is apparently eating sushi, sitting at his desk, watching us in 4K.
Wow.
We need to get a 4K stream going, I guess. Well, I'm definitely going to get myself in on one of those new RTX 3070s or 3080s. Depending on how much like craft dinner and ramen I want to eat for the next couple of months.
I love ramen, dude.
I do
But I
too,
make
probably more than I
My
should.
own, have you ever made your own broth though?
It's been a long time. I do like making my own teriyaki sauce though. That's something I really enjoy because, God, it's so different when you make it yourself. It's incredibly flavorful.
Yeah, there's like I will like you don't think that there's too much to ramen, right? Like especially when it's in like those spicy bowl noodle form, right?
Yeah.
But like the ramen broth that you make at home, it's like elixir of life, man. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh man, it's amazing just to like most of them they're incredibly simple to make as well. But like just the control over the individual ingredients and just them being fresh, it's like it's so much better.
Yeah.
Though honestly, you really can't beat instant and hot water for when you're just don't want to bother. You come home after a long day of work and it's like, I need something, anything.
Yep.
So they always have a similar place in my heart for different reasons. I do want to try making my own udon, though. Zachary's
the
full on
noodle?
board with homemade is awesome. But yeah, I'm a big fan of udon noodles as well, and I want to try making those because they're so much more sort of full-bodied texture. So I think that'd be really awesome to make. Oh, it looks pretty dead now.
I think we got it. Let's go. Okay. And a 3. And a 2. And a 1.
Poof.
Yes.
And wait for a bit. This is where the engineer is like beating it with a wrench. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Come on, old Bessie. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. Now.
Oh,
Give
hang
us.
Leg spike.
Yeah.
Baby.
Give us the random enemy spawns. And give us something that isn't a mining ship this time.
There's lots of things loading in. I think it might be the same guys that were here before.
Service platform. Yeah, I think you're right. Trade routes start. Sabotage the race. I don't know. I guess, should we just head back then? If it's going to play us like this?
Yeah, I think so. If that is that I can get my ship to respond to my controls here. This is really weird.
Ah. So controlling of you. Ooh, I want my ship to do exactly what I want. You're just
Do
like
the
the other
thing.
just like the other drivers when I drive to work in the morning. All screaming about wrong side of the road.
Whoa.
How's
That's
it going?
why. You see where I am?
Oh,
I just hopped out of the driver's seat.
hopped way out of the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
That's
I
a
can't move.
That's like a 60-meter jump.
Can't move. No.
No,
Am I
you're-
still in the cockpit? Am I actually physically
Your
in the
character
cockpit?
is moving on my screen.
If I
Little bits. It doesn't look like he can go forward. Try backing up. You're trapped in like a little box.
I'm trapped inside the cockpit, but the cockpit is over.
I had this perfect view of that because I've got the outside view on, and I saw you struggling around, and then I saw your bag drop and your body go limp and start floating up.
Oh no. Oh no, I just respawned in my cube.
Oh no!
Oh,
You're slightly further away now. Can you get your stuff?
only in death can I escape the cube.
For a slightly different cube.
I'm still constrained.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly log back in.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea given what's going on here.
Drifting
Though
in
you're-
space.
Your other body is doing like the splits. It's got a very salacious position going on. Oh, there it's disappeared. All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you everyone for joining our pilot relocation program. It's so far I think it's been a bit of a success. mild death, and there's some problems with restriction of movement after the fact, but ultimately, they definitely seem to relocate the pilot solidly outside of the ship. We need to patent that as like a eject system.
The ejector seat, yeah.
Just pops you out next to it and just watch the ship go away. Like, huh, it's someone else's problem now.
Where am I? Am I real?
Oh.
Are you real?
I think you're back inside. Cause your outside thing just you're back inside now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got out of my seat. I shouldn't have gotten out of my seat.
Are you in the box now?
Yes, I am outside in the box.
How far away?
Oh.
Oh gosh, way over there.
There we go.
Oh, did you just respawn?
Yeah. Can get my stuff at least. So if I log out, I'm going to lose all my stuff, aren't I?
Let's see. No, I have all my stuff in my inventory. It just
'Kay.
placed me in a different location.
Let's see if we can do this here. Anyways, let's go over to the chat. It's mostly Zachary, but yeah, if anyone else is still watching, how you doing?
Yeah, Generation Zero was pretty fun the other night, hey?
Server has left the game. Oh man, that was so much fun. Though I am honestly a little disappointed it's not as crafty as 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, well, we have to figure that side of the game out, I guess, hey?
Yeah, but it seems very much more like it's more like a progressive thing. You raid a place and then you move to the next place and you raid that place and move to the next place because of the the joined loot box system, similar to like Resident Evil.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, or like say, I played Dying Light, where it's free roaming and character building and progression, but you don't build the house, you unlock safe houses. So like we're unlocking safe houses that we can spawn at.
Alexander McMillan says he's doing fine. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing quite good. I'm really glad that I have an air conditioning system right now because it was like 33 today. And I am not crazy about that kind of heat. Which is, I don't know. What is it in America? It's in the 90s somewhere, I think. In American.
Alright, I think I see you moving
'Kay.
about again.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
I got back into my assigned seat. Oh, there you
Really, game?
go.
Ship is moving, but we are not, I think is what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Something in the ship is staying still. Hang on, I'm gonna...
I don't want to get out of the seat again. Problems start. I like your interesting multicolored woven, what are they called? Conveyor ducts here on the back.
Oh, thank you! That's my attempt at making it look evil!
That's its hair, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was kind of inspired, like, with, I don't know, the Oni-esque, obviously, because it's named after that, but
Yeah.
also a little bit of, like, chaos of 40K, where it's just, like, I don't know, where usage trumps, like, the prettiness of it, kind of.
Yeah. But also, oh, there we go. I just saw a big chunk. Yeah, we're
I think
moving
it might
again.
have been that we were still attached to the... I couldn't turn the gyros off on the mining ship, so I'm just gonna place a GPS marker and leave that thing up here.
That might be a good idea. Your mining vehicle apparently doesn't want to even today.
Yeah. Gosh, I hope I don't just like swat it out of the sky. Well, okay, it's over there. I can see it.
Yeah. No, you good. You good.
Right, so we're gonna do this my favorite way, which is going a maximum speed, and then doing a superhero landing with the parachutes. Because now that I've started using parachutes, I absolutely love them.
Especially for the like speed difference, because it takes so long to carefully lower a giant ship out of the into the atmosphere.
Yes, definitely. And this way we can kind of get really, really close too. When you're trying to be careful and you're drifting downwards and you're not looking exactly where you're going, then you can kind of drift astray.
Yeah.
If you start drifting too early, then you could be like 10k out, right?
Yeah, and then you gotta slowly lower yourself.
Yeah, no, we're not doing any of that.
Yeah. Alexander McMillan is asking, should you not cover the engines on the two sides of the ship so they won't get destroyed in battle? Those are kind of just a means to an end. They're not part of the actual ship build. That was just to land on the alien planet with a full load, because the gravity there is just too heavy for this thing to move around with its regular just obscene amounts of thrusters, because like it has tons and tons of protected thrusters on the ship itself. It's just when it's completely full, it's just not enough lift to try and get around that planet down there. So these were just kind of slapped on the sides of it to get it airborne again, and they just haven't come off yet.
Yeah, the ship was built on Mars and only tested for about 10 minutes before I decided to take it into space.
Yeah,
So,
that's like almost a full G. It's like 0.7 G difference in between Mars and this planet here.
yeah.
What is the name of this planet anyways?
It's just called Alien Planet.
Just alien planet. Spidertopia.
There's like Mars planet, Earth planet. This is Alien Planet.
Yeah.
Titan Moon.
We're also using a shield mod, so they probably won't get destroyed anyway. But yeah, it is definitely a risk in the aesthetic standpoint to have those there. They kind of look weird too, to be honest. The ship is
Yeah,
much sleeker without them.
Have a few minutes. We could take them on a tour of those things.
Sure.
You want to see those generators? The engineering department?
Yeah. So many stairs. There we go. The physics get kind of weird when this thing's moving.
Yeah. Have you got your dampener set to auto dampening for the ship?
Yeah.
Ah, so gotta close up this hangar. We have shield mods.
Yeah, there's pressurized force shield mods there too, allowing ships to pass out of a pressurized ship without disturbing it. Fancy.
That was a gift from David. Yeah, so I've got a whole bunch of these. I've got 2, 3, 4. It's just the 4. I think I have. Yeah, maybe it's just the 4 large shield generators. But still, this is.
Yeah, that's a lot of shield. because
Yeah.
those large ones do a lot because they're meant to protect bases usually.
Yeah, like your nerd base had
Yeah.
2 of these. So this has
And-
got twice the capacity of nerd base.
Yeah, and Nerd Base took like what, half an hour of like 4 ships pounding on it, and I don't think it really did anything to the shields.
Oh man, yeah, that was crazy. I loved that battle. That was so tense.
It came out of the blue too, because I was just like working on the basement down there, working on like the new kind of nerd layer hibernation pod room, and like just started hearing explosions. Thought, well, that can't be good. Go up, and there's like 2 ships firing on us, a third pulling up, and then another one closing in. It's like, uh-oh. Turn on the emergency guns.
Yeah, it was like everything else had already just been destroyed. That was the only structure left remaining that we had even built. So, yeah. I put my all into that fight too. That was so much fun. Just like sumo wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. That was a lot of fun because it was very. It was very random encounter. That really feels like what combat in this game should be. It's like, it's happening.
Yeah, it's too bad that if you're not ready, it will mean certain death though, for everything that you have.
Yeah. That is definitely a concern. But usually, like, they can't really happen upon you for the most part until you're set up enough that you should be able to defend yourself.
Okay, wait a minute. So we're already in gravity, 0.07, and we are 36.5 kilometers up.
Ugh.
Wow.
I don't think we're getting out of the... I don't think we're going to get out of the gravity field with that space elevator.
Can we have some sort of plot device moment, and we just like are like, "Hey guys, we made it! We are in space!
Copy
With the
paste, copy
space
paste, copy
elevator.
paste.
Do not look over at the space elevator."
Yeah. Well, just build something off of one of these asteroids here with a space elevator going down vaguely in the direction of it.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing connecting them at all. It's like,
No,
yeah, this is
yeah.
the top. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the bottom down there.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions.
We'll just put like an LCD that says etc.
Alexander McMillan is asking how much energy it takes to power the shields.
I will look at that.
Yeah, they're
Let's see.
definitely something that you need a nuclear reactor for.
I have 4 large shield generators, each of them requiring 22.1 kilowatts. That's the required. The maximum input, so like say I'm getting hit by
Yeah.
a bunch of missiles, is 85 megawatts.
Okay, so maximum draw in the worst case scenario is 85 megawatts, but standing consumption is like less than 3 megawatts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm just looking at a large reactor. One large reactor max output is 300 megawatts.
Okay, so 300 megawatts. So that can handle, one of those can handle each shield, and then there's like more than enough surplus per reactor to funnel like all the ship systems, like the ion thrusters and stuff like that.
That's right, yeah, because this
Yeah.
ship relies a lot on like the turrets as well. I've got, gosh,
Got a fair few of them. The Gatling turrets on top and the missiles all down below.
uh, 34 Gatling turrets
34.
and 10 missile turrets. Oh yeah, I had to go over the top. Like this
Yeah.
whole ship is over the top. But
It
actually,
is, and it
I
does
have a
it.
secret ship. I'm
It
working
does it
on
fantastically.
Yes. killer in the making.
Uh-oh. Something that's even worse.
It is absolutely terrifying. It's something that one of our supporters, Von Hala,
Mm-hmm.
he shared this very, very spicy mod with me, and I basically just have to talk David into installing it onto the server, because it will definitely change things.
Oh, interesting. Is this going to be a you'll find out kind of situation?
Yeah.
Well, I might
love-
find out.
Yeah, I think just because it's so early in the development stages of the air quote weapon, that I'm reluctant to show it off quite yet, because it might change quite drastically. So, but I'll be showing it off soon.
Alexander McMillan says you should build 3 to give it a real boost. I assume he's meaning the nuclear reactors. That
I have 3 nuclear reactors dedicated just to the shields.
yeah. Why not, eh?
Yeah. Well, how many do I have? I do have 5 of them.
Yeah. So I think, yeah. I think honestly you could have everything going at max and you probably wouldn't be able to use up your total power load.
Let's see here. Also got a bank of 40 large batteries. So yeah, we are golden. We're Gucci.
I really want to find out about your other ship though. I can't wait to see what's worse than this.
About 10 seconds. 10 seconds against the other ship, and this ship is completely destroyed.
Ooh. That's interesting. That is
Yeah.
definitely an ominous statistic.
Yeah. It's terrifying, and I had to actually double check with Vaughn that there wouldn't be enemies spawning with these weapon capabilities, because if it would be another like cataclysm event, like turning on scripts.
Oh
and
yeah, that
enabling the AI.
if it's like that against this thing, then everything else we have would just be obsolete should anything happen upon us. Like
Yes. Yeah.
it's so woefully unprepared for the most part. But that sounds like the difference between like you've seen The Last Jedi?
I have not seen any of the new Star Wars. past
Okay.
6.
Just yeah. Larger, more devastating ships. It's just like it sounds similar to the level of intimidating difference that those were. Sort of difficult to talk about if you haven't seen it, but
Oh, like the type of devastation that the ships were capable of?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well,
Alexander
I'm trying to
McMillan's-
make it, sorry, go ahead.
Alexander McMillan's asking if it's bigger and stronger than the Oni, what kind of guns does it have? Is it is it those ray gun death rays that Tychus was playing with?
Yes, it is a laser type weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying. That's why I'm hiding the shape of the ship right now, because I don't want it to be completely game breaking, right? Like, so
Yeah.
this game you can make really, really overpowered things, right? Like you can make
Yeah.
ships that are powered completely just by gravity generators. You can make rotating turrets that follow your mouse movement. And so if you build one of those weapons and you can move it as easily as scrolling your mouse around, Like
Hmm.
that's like you've won the game. There's nothing left for you to do in the game, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
it
trying to
takes
engineer it.
yeah, it takes all of the fun out of it.
Yeah, so I want it to be like I want it to feel as epic as the weapon actually is, and I want it to be like you have to commit to firing this weapon, otherwise you like will waste your energy or you'll waste something, right? Like you'll
Yeah.
sacrifice something in order to fire this weapon. So I'm trying to build a ship that will allow that, and also just like snipe targets from almost 10 kilometers.
It just sounds like you're building a Death Star.
Yeah, no, it's much more visually appealing than that already. Don't worry, it's not a big space ball.
Continue with the operation. You may fire when ready.
Right. It was supposed to be deactivated. Good Lord, leg. It might be a good time
Yeah,
to deploy the
yeah,
parachutes.
we're seeing the tower getting pretty close here. It's definitely having an impact on the physics of this thing. Alexander McMillan saying, "Have you seen the upgrade? Upgrade Death Star, destroy 5 planets. Is your secret ship that powerful?" I honestly don't think it's gonna be that game breaking, but it's probably gonna make quick work of any I-core or V-core that we find. Oh, hello, hello, space elevator.
Yeah, we might have to start allowing. Oh gosh, wow, we're right next to it.
Yep.
Holy cow! We have to start installing different encounter mods, like ships that are a little bit more capable that already come with shields on themselves, because the ships that are being spawned right now do not have shields. They're not ready to take on any type of laser weaponry because they have no idea what it is. This
And
game doesn't
also,
have
yeah, it definitely feels like there needs to be some sort of like difficulty balancing in the enemies should have shields too, because it's a massive benefit for us to have shields and them to
I
not.
can pretty much stroll up to anybody in this game right now, which
Yeah.
is good because literally everything I own is inside of this ship right now. I don't have a base. This is my
Yeah.
base. That's why it's so big.
It is. It has everything you could possibly want, and then some.
Yep, it has. Well, I do wish I had more assemblers. That's my main bottleneck.
Okay.
I guess I could probably shoehorn those in somewhere.
I think you have enough room in your engineering area that you could probably shoehorn some more things like that in. How many do you have now?
I only have 3. And only 2 of them have max upgrades. One of them was in an area that I couldn't fit any upgrades into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the other night, the other day I told you I had to go help David.
Yeah.
Even though by the time I got there, everything was done. He's literally almost 4,500 kilometers away.
Yeah, you built a bunch more jump drives because I'm guessing you got sick of waiting for them to recharge.
Yep. Sad news to stream, but I don't know if you guys like that shape of the big double-wheeled craft, but you can see it there. It's laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Fell off the other night. I didn't realize, but there is one tiny, tiny section of this elevator that isn't actually a repeating pattern.
Yeah, manufacturing discrepancy. We could, we'll most likely be able to manually fix it.
We could eliminate it, but that's just got me thinking, what if we just try and simplify it? What if we just try and... Because I was concerned that the wheels wouldn't be able to transverse the very bumpy edge of that one side that has all the connectors and merges on it.
Yeah.
But what if it's simply just long? Like, what if we just make it look like it's a subway kind of a a train
Yeah.
have many sections to it, but it's actually one rigid structure so that it can transverse all of those bumps at one go. Make
Hmm.
it kind of thin like the tower is, right? Like it won't dwarf the tower.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that could work. Sounds promising. That way, if something slips off, then there's like 2 or 3 other connection points to catch it.
That's right. Yeah, and it won't be powered like it. I was so proud of that like steampunk
Yeah.
wheeled machine, but I
Does-
think it's just a little bit too laggy to work without us looking at it specifically. And I want
Yeah.
it to be able to go up and down without us even on it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah, it's very it was very Happy Wheels. Do you remember that game at all?
Happy Wheels, yes. Well, I never played it myself, but I can remember the thousands of YouTube videos that came out of
Oh
it.
yeah, so many. I watched God. I think the person I saw play that the most was Jacksepticeye. And
Yeah?
he
Yeah.
just went nuts with that game.
Yeah, that was a good game for him, especially because of the type of like volume and reaction type of he's got so much energy, right? And that game is just so much like because it's so pure and it should be so simple and like not, but everybody made such like a grotesque thing, or like you just like die on these
Yeah.
spike pits, or like
Just
just
little violence factories
your
of some
son
form or
gets
another.
killed back seat, right? Like it's just the type of commentary was perfect for him, right? So
Yeah.
it was a really entertaining to watch certain people play it. I never played it myself though.
Yeah, it's definitely an icon of the times, though. I don't think anything like that would be as popular today. I think it's just straight up like it's a unique thing from the like mid 2000s.
Yeah, well, there was that one guy who played it a lot, that Heidi, Pie, the guy?
Pee Wee Dee.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Well, he played that game a lot. He ended up developing his own game, and I don't even know how popular that game was, but I don't remember seeing thousands of videos about it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I think that Happy Wheels kind of had that niche market. It almost like how Fall Guys is kind of coming out with a couple different variants now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a game that I honestly didn't see getting as popular as it is, but I definitely feel like that's the sort of game that society needs right now. Something that's just fun and mindless, because everyone's just like, yeah, everything's so
I-
tense and stressed right now.
Yeah. Well, I do like unique games, like I like games that aren't just trying to catch a niche. Like there's a couple other games coming out that look really similar to me, and they just, but I really respect games that don't just try and push the visual boundaries. I
Mhm.
like them to break the gameplay boundaries. I
Yeah,
want them
give
to
it
make,
give it a new take and give it like a genuine reason for being, not just, hey, this has upgraded graphics. That's like the FIFA route.
you can't beat real life. Like, I'm sorry, but there's so many beautiful things that you can witness with your own two eyes that a video game just can't trump that. So blow my mind with the game capabilities. That's what I ask.
Yeah.
Right?
There is definitely games that I like for the tourist aspect, though. I love getting a good visually rich game and experiencing a completely different world, but it needs to be done extremely well. And if almost every game developer can't put that sort of time and effort into it. Like, what's it called? Fallen Order, I think, is a good kind of touristy game, because it's got some gorgeous and diverse planets and worlds to explore.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, if a game can do both,
Yeah.
I
Well,
yeah,
It's very
definitely.
samey on the gameplay standpoint in terms of like it's like Dark Souls and kind of just a regular actiony kind of Star Wars game. So again, it does suffer with the like having a bit derivative gameplay, but um, still, I'm glad that it happened
Yeah.
because it's not another Battlefront game.
Well, I think if a game is trying to follow a narrative, like if it has a story that it has to follow, then you're gonna have those scenes where you have to do the thing because this character did that thing to the other character. And I
Yeah,
think you have to satisfy that type of storyline. So that's okay. Like you can't fault a game for having that. Like they have to follow the narrative. How close am I to that
yeah.
thing, by the way?
I think you can give it a try.
Just locking it, or
Well, just extend your tongue connector thing. Alexander McMillan's saying, "How about you build a tower into the ship and stake them on top and connect them with blocks?" Honestly, we're trying to do that. Our goal for this tower is to have a ship docking station at the top of it. Oh, and we're joined by Matt139. Welcome to the Wednesday night extravaganza of, well, first just beating up a mining ship and taking his lunch money, but also we're going to try and continue our little nerd tower here.
that's
Which
right.
apparently-
Now, small brains are going to try and reprogram that inchworm at the top because Steve, big brain, programmed it, and for some reason I cannot get it to work again.
That's not good.
Well, maybe I won't classify you as small brain yet. Can you fix it?
Oh, probably not.
Because I rebuilt it. It looks like it used to look, but doesn't do the thing. One thing that it's supposed to do. Just go up and build the thing. Tried. And I must be making like one critical error with the programming of the timer blocks, because I should grab some hydrogen bottles before I go up there.
Yeah, it's probably a good
Notice
idea.
I built a safety platform if that thing falls off.
Something to stop it. Or at least deflect it away from important stuff.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
Yes, we are definitely above weather now. Fantastic. And not a small amount either. Oh, the inchworm's way down here.
Yes, I did a thing. I'm not sure if it's a Steve or a JM or a David or a Jer, but I turned that thing on. And it was doing his thing, and I forgot to turn on the welders themselves,
Uh-oh.
and the thing walked itself off.
Climb, climb, climb. Whoop.
Yep.
That would have been
So-
hilarious to see, but yeah, I expect it to. If it was able to be seen, then it wouldn't have happened, sort of thing.
Yeah, I would hope that you guys would be able to stop me, or someone would be like, "Hey, aren't those supposed to be like sparking and welding things?" And
Yeah. Fortunately,
No.
it won't be able to build things where things already are, so it would just automatically keep climbing its way up.
yeah, that's right. But I still can't. Like, I was trying to walk myself through the process. I was writing it down with like, okay, this connector needs to do this, this needs to do that, and then when I went to go do it in the timer blocks, I would be so tempted just to try and simplify it a little bit and be like, okay, so Steve only used 4 timer blocks. right? So I had to figure out which steps to put in which timer block, and I think I put the wrong steps in the wrong timer block. So it's like, do this, do this, do this, next phase. This, next phase. But I think I was doing this, this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently, the only thing programmed is the welders.
Yeah, because I cut I cut the timer blocks off. I was so frustrated with it.
Ah.
Just like, you die now.
That explains why there's two things. It's like something was here.
I was even going so far as to putting a body on this thing. I thought I had fixed it. Space Dad, I can do anything, right? No.
I will show them.
I need Gamer Dad to program this.
Oh. I thought this planet was 1.06, but it's 1.08. Or I thought it was 1.6.
It's 1.1 on the surface.
Oh, okay. So we've lost 0.2 G or 0.02 G then up here.
Yes.
So proof of concept is working.
Yeah, we are doing it. Like, we actually are going up. But, yeah, we, like, in order to, one, you have to AFK slightly for this thing to do its thing, because you can't work on other projects while this thing is doing its thing, because it changes where the ground is. It pulls the ground with it, but it doesn't let you know.
That's true. That's really weird.
Yeah, so you have to basically be dedicated just to this machine. You can't just be playing in this thing in the background. Pretty sure it has to be loaded, so you have to be... Does this thing have a chunk loading type thing like Minecraft?
I honestly have no idea.
I think I've seen graphical errors that look like grid kind of things in the game, so I think that it still might be broken up into like loading chunks of some form.
Probably. I don't think it has like a smooth render distance.
Yeah. I'm curious if it's like a vertical, it must be some kind of rectangle or square, hey?
That would
Going
make
into
the
space.
that'd make the most sense in terms of the way games work.
Yeah, rendering circles, that's just not mathematically.
Well, it's all in polygons, right? And you can turn triangles into squares much easier than circles.
Oh, do you think it might be triangles?
Well, polygons are all triangles to start with.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
Or the voxels. I wonder what shape a voxel is.
the voxels seem to be diverse, but they probably all render down into polygons. I would expect, anyways. I might be entirely wrong on that, but I don't know of any game that doesn't use polygonal construction. The only times that you don't see it is with particle effects. The only times I've seen that used for the primary function was a while ago, and that's the way they use physics engines to program like big physics experiments, like galaxies colliding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They use particle engines for stuff like that. So I guess we need to slap
this
some.
game is going to be quite as sophisticated as NASA.
Yeah, but also that was a long time ago that I remember looking into that sort of stuff. That was like 2005, I think. So, and since then, things like ray tracing have happened, where that's like volumetric lighting. Honestly, I think is more advanced than the particle physics of those days. But I would imagine it probably uses similar calculations to those those engines. That's probably why we have them the way we do. So we need to build some timer blocks onto this thing, do we? Or do they just need to be reprogrammed?
No, we do need timer blocks. And I guess it doesn't matter how many we use. It doesn't, because we're going to be programming it probably slightly different than the way that Steve did, so we can use as many as we need to.
And then we can blame Steve when he doesn't know how to use it and it drops off.
Again, yes, it will happen again, I am sure. Not the first and not the last.
Tychus has joined us. Welcome, Tychus. You're not late. A wizard is never late, nor is he early.
No, in fact, we were late to start, so...
Yeah, we were 10 minutes late anyway, so... I just discovered when I was getting going here, it's like, I still need to fill out all this stuff. So I filled out all this stuff, and hopefully it all worked. I'm gonna say that things are a-okay. I honestly haven't even checked Twitch. I don't know if I'm streaming to Twitch.
Right now too?
I don't know if I am. I clicked the little Twitch thing on, but I don't know if it is actually streaming to Twitch. Maybe I'll...
Oh, see how Twitch is doing.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a hot minute and look into that.
Is David silently streaming on Twitch right now? He joined the game for a moment. Did you see that?
Did he?
Yeah, he did. For like 30 seconds he was
Okay.
here.
It's like, they're there. Run.
No, he's gone. Yeah. That's right.
Twitch. I don't have a personal Twitch account at all. I want to watch and support the peeps in our Discord, but I need to make a Twitch account, and I've kind of been putting it off.
Well, you can still watch them, you just can't comment, which is really frustrating.
Yeah. Might not be streaming to Twitch. Weird. Anyway. I guess that's just how it goes. Trying to do too much in one day. Work and
How do we
laundry.
stipulate that? Can we raid someone in YouTube streaming? Can we do YouTube streaming raids?
But like reverse raids where we just kidnap their watchers and bring them over to our channel instead.
How do we make that happen? A reverse raid.
That's a good question. I don't know, but I feel like it should be a thing. So where do the timing blocks go on this thing? Do they just go on the back?
We go raid people, but we are immediately on the defense.
Yeah.
Right? We just make it seem like they're raiding us, but
Yeah.
we're actually on their channel.
Oh god, that sounds so weird.
It's like the reverse Uno raid card.
Yeah. Ha, you've just activated my raid card.
Yes.
So does it matter where these timing blocks are?
No. Preferably attached to this thing.
Yeah, just attach them to the...
Nothing that disconnects from the base would be great. I think connected to the main body would be best, so that there wouldn't be any disconnect errors.
Well, what I was thinking is like one on the top and one on the bottom bit, so that it's for the timing the each individual thing.
That's fine, as long as you pay attention to the clearance of this piston, because if there's two timer blocks close enough, they will probably merge. When those merge blocks connect over there, it might fuse the whole thing together.
So
Or
you
actually,
think...
no.
I don't think...
This is a separate grid.
Yeah.
This top of the piston is a separate grid. So yeah, you're probably okay.
I'm just gonna carry on like I'm okay.
I will help, like, Something is wrong. Okay, the top one's done. You. Oh, you're right there. You've stopped moving and I can't hear you anymore.
I am just deep in thought.
Navigating the menus.
It's too many tiny stacks of interior plate.
I'm trying to get you to simplify your component withdrawal method with using the component builder, build planner.
Yeah.
That's what I mean to say.
I've been working on it, but yeah. Oh, we need battery too.
Is that where I went wrong? I didn't install the battery on this thing.
I think the top and the bottom each need batteries because they're different builds, essentially.
Okay.
I think they do. Anyways, we definitely need at least one battery.
All right. Well, you can place down the frames. I have that welding ship down here, I think. So I'll go grab that and I'll fill it with all the stuff that we need to build 2 batteries.
Sounds good.
And just turning off your dampeners and falling.
It's fun yet unnerving.
This thing is so tall, and we
It
have
is.
so far to go.
Yeah, I know. How many kilometers are we up now?
Like 1. Almost 2.
Yeah. And yeah, where we're running out of atmosphere, it was 35.
We need nearly 40. Yeah. 40 times as big as this thing is.
Apparently the the name of our stream on YouTube right now is restreaming or multi-streaming with Restream.io. So, yeah. It was a fly by panic sort of situation. I just told it to use an old stream name and setup, and apparently that didn't mean include the title for some reason.
Welcome, viewers, to multi-streaming with Restreaming.io.
But we're not multi-streaming. In fact, we are in fact just streaming to YouTube because it didn't want to Twitch for some reason.
Welcome, viewers, to not restreaming with.
To single streaming with with Restream.io.
That's right.
It's that A+ content that everyone looks for here.
Yeah, well, either that or they're here for my commentary. Whenever that happens.
Heyo.
Well, we might be.
Oh, do we have a projector on this thing? Because we need one of them too.
Maybe it was a part of the thing that I cut off in frustration.
It might be. Alright. I will add projector. It will need to be on something that doesn't move, so I'll put it on the thing above the on top of the battery.
I think it has to be fixed to the lowest section, though. Know what I mean?
Oh, right, because the upper one's going to be moving.
Yeah, because the upper is going to be disconnected. It has to be fused to the tower.
Okay. Right. That sounds vaguely familiar.
I'm coming up.
Okay.
I've got the work to show. What was the things we were building? Batteries are go. Do, do, do. I'm coming up.
Uh-oh.
One battery.
Yay!
You see how many atmospheric thrusters I had to build on this thing just to come to this height?
No, I didn't. Hold on a sec.
Yo, dog, I heard you like thrusters. I put some thrusters on your thrusters so you can thrust. while you
Jesus.
thrust.
This thing is all thrusters now.
Yep. Almost hard to get the welding tools in there. I might have to build some kind of extension. Your batteries are done.
No, that's wrong.
David, are you watching this stream? So, say hello in chat.
Not if you can hear me.
Not if you can hear. Think twice. Yes. I noticed he joined the game again, so he might actually be watching us.
Yeah.
He is.
As we're mucking
Far
up
away.
the server. Man, they're wrecking stuff.
It's like the fire alarm went off downstairs. But yeah, you guys must be playing Space Engineers.
God, his poor little laptop. I mean, it makes sense as to why this game's so twitchy and buggy. When you realize what's running it as the server. Uh-oh.
I think it's quite stable. I don't know. I have experienced worse things in other games.
There's Blink Blink in the chat.
Who's Blink Blink?
David,
Oh,
he can hear us.
hello, David.
Look up to the skies. He might be coming for us.
Slowly, he'll be
Yeah.
making about 12 jumps to get here.
Yeah, he'll be here in approximately 6 hours.
Yeah.
So do you want to give the timing block thing a try?
Well, we're going to need at least 4. Steve got it done in 4, and I don't know how he did it. He's gonna have to give me that secret recipe for the instructions. I think I'm gonna need at least as many as he had, and probably more.
Functions? Or you
Yeah,
mean...
because it has to go like step 1, unlock, retract. Step 2, retract. Step 3, extend, lock. Right? Like it's gonna be. Oh, it's stressful this thing is. Like, defeated me once before. Do I just get back on the horse?
You mean get in the Oni and go shoot a pirate ship? Maybe.
Oh yeah. Are there any pirate ships? I'd wait.
There was one earlier that was like on the radar over by the mountain over there, but
But you need to get familiarized with Thing 1 and Thing 2. Have you flown them
that's
yet?
true. No, I have not.
Okay, come with me.
And
Fall.
fall. This
These
is nice.
are light interceptor craft. They aren't worth too much, so it's okay if they do get blown up. That's why I put a number system on them.
Well,
But
that's
they're
good.
They're not going to be like sledgehammers or nothing, right? So you gotta give them a little bit of finesse.
Yeah. Can't just crash into things. All right.
No, missiles will wreck these things. Light armor will deflect most machine gun Gatling guns. Okay, so hop in.
Yeah, just about.
I've got number 2.
Just refueling here.
Yes, that is the first lesson, is refueling, actually. These things, their gas station is down on the ice lake, right? So at about 25% capacity, you'd better brake for the ice lake.
Sounds like a good plan. Okay. I just wanted to refuel my suit's power.
Gotcha. The cockpit definitely would have done that for you, but I understand.
See, I'm used to Steve's builds where that sort of thing just isn't built in. You get in, it's
No,
like,
no.
why? Why am I still starving?
You're talking to Space Dad, Mr. Over-Engineer. I normally leave these things because I didn't build them with landing gear or connectors. No, I did build it with a connector, actually. But there's no hydrogen up here. So there's no landing gear. So they're just turned off. So you have to tap Y. And then you have to wait for the shields to charge up. Might take a moment. After that, you're pretty much good to go. These things, they move really quickly.
Ooh,
They
yeah.
don't stop as fast as they go quickly.
Things usually don't.
Yep. Tap 1 to activate your Gatling gun. 5 and 6. Do you see those numbers
Yeah.
on your hotbar?
4 and 5.
6.
4 and
4 and
5 on this
5.
one.
Okay. Yep. So that is your drift. If you tap 4, it should increase the number, right? It should go from disabled to probably 25k.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So that basically turns off your front thrusters. So now you'll be traveling without any resistance. Normally, when you let go of the W button, your ship will stop.
Yeah.
Right? So you tap that button and turn on your override, and your ship will stop stopping. So you can just drift like forwards. If you're traveling long distance, you just like slap 4 a whole bunch of times. Or on my ship, it's 5 a whole bunch of times.
Okay.
Then you don't have to worry about the ship using energy to slow itself when you actually just wanted to keep drifting forward. Now you gotta save hydrogen. These things are completely gas powered. There is no other thrust otherwise.
Yeah. So it'll just drop like a sack of hammers.
Yes, with you in tow. So I guess aim for the enemy when that happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
These things would probably do a lot of damage if they were at max thrust and they just slammed against an enemy ship.
Oh, I would expect so.
Are you going to the lake? Is that where you see you heading
Yeah.
up to? Okay, I'm following you.
Woo.
Yeah, so I think I put way too many rounds than necessary in these ships, so we should probably be a little bit careful with number 1 and number 2. 3, 4, etc. Probably have less ammo in them, so we can use them very quickly. But I don't know. I just thought we needed a quick strike craft to
Yeah.
dance around.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good thing, especially something that's not too resource intensive, because resources take time in this game.
Yeah, I do a lot of crafting in actually creative. So you guys who are watching right now, maybe you can let me know, like, if it. I'm going to be testing out soon what the recording capabilities of my laptop is, and Jeremy helped me pick out a PC, which as soon as I can, I will be purchasing.
Yeah,
But
that'll be awesome.
if you guys would like to watch me as I go through and make these little creative ships and tiny craft, and like, I don't know if you guys saw the sloop that I made, but I made a replica sloop from Sea of Thieves.
That was really cool.
So if you guys want to watch me do that kind of stuff, maybe let me know in the chat. Might encourage me to help make these life decisions to purchase a larger gaming platform to share this stuff with you guys, because
Yeah.
I absolutely love making this stuff.
I
if you
definitely
guys
think
like
it's
seeing it.
awesome to, stream builds on Twitch, because builds are so satisfying to watch.
Yeah, I really enjoy that too. Actually, I I can watch like what are those time lapses of Minecraft? Skyblock. Have you ever watched Skyblock Minecraft?
No, I haven't.
It's just so therapeutic to watch. I'm gonna hit the ground really hard.
So I guess first stress test. Tychus is saying you want damage. It's when I was stress testing the Voyager map and smashed face first into a mountain.
The whole engineer. Wait, no, not the Voyager.
Oh, he's building Voyager.
He crashed the entire Voyager into a planet.
I believe so.
That thing is larger than most grids are capable of, is it not? I thought it was multiple thousands of blocks large.
It certainly looks like it. Okay, come on, you.
Alright, so your connector is on your keister. Do you see it?
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's a little bit buried, so you gotta really commit to this connector. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold on. Apparently I have a lot of lateral motion that I need to work out.
I just noticed there's a space pirate supply cache sensor. Oh, okay, it's a rigged supply cache. We can go over there if you want to die from a nuclear explosion.
That sounds like it could be fun.
Yeah, well, I guess the things that I didn't build in thing 1, thing 2 is respawn pod. So, what are you figuring out? Can I help you?
Just trying to lose some momentum here. There we go.
shouldn't drift that far.
For some reason, it is for me. I don't know.
That's a huge distance, man.
Yeah. It doesn't want to do anything when I press forward.
Oh, what the heck? Did you crash?
Maybe?
There, you crashed. Look at the back of this thing. It
Huh.
doesn't have thrusters back there.
Weird. Are you sure? Because, like...
There are no thrusters back here. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's gone. Look at you. There were thrusters. There were tanks. There were many things here.
I didn't hit anything with any amount of force to do that. When I was skidding
Okay.
back here, there was like a little brush, but nothing exploded.
Well, this is going on your driver's abstract, but the training has not finished, so you can try and land my other ship. You hop into number 2.
I wonder who was using that before me. Because, like, it wasn't really going terribly well to start with. It's the other guy, I tells you. Alright, 2, don't fail me. This time I gotta do an inspection.
That's right, a pre-trip vehicle inspection.
Yeah, okay, so this is what it's supposed to look like. There's no holes back here.
And leg killed me against the small ship. Luckily, I spawned and slept there. I'm not too far away.
That's good. It's kind of handy that it's close here.
Yes, well, I would love to see you guys move the ship to the base location and or to the ice lake location.
Yeah, I feel like it should go down to the ice lake first.
Yeah, that would have been exciting trying to watch you guys navigate with like what, 5-8% hydrogen left?
It would definitely be a exciting thing. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, wow, we've got so far to go into space. I was really hoping that we'd be able to get building our space tower soon, but that would be impossible to line up, right?
Mm-hmm. There we go. See, I can work this ship.
Oh yeah, you're better with number 2?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing what you can do with a ship with, like, stuff attached to it.
I wonder how those things exploded then. I wonder if it got hit by lightning.
It
might have
done because, like, there was no explosions or anything. So I just thought it was like, okay, so this thing's just cooperating a bit weird. And it's just a build thing because I've flown some weird things in this game, like that thing that went into the battle royale. Like,
Right.
that handled about what this thing does with, like, no thrusters. It's about the same thing, so I just thought it was how it worked.
Yeah. That's a, I don't know if that's a testament to a non space dad build. Broken space that builds
Yeah.
operate about the same as other builds?
About the same as a Steve half an hour.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, yeah, I think I might have been at a little bit of advantage in the building competitions.
Tyga
Just
says
with
Jer's drivetrain fell out. Yeah, pretty much. Um, so he's got these absolutely bonkers stats of Voyager. 23,867 blocks. 924 engines.
wait,
80, 81,543 PCU. 1,231 conveyors. 262 lights. 23 million triangles. Grid mass of 147 million.
the highest that the Oni has ever weighed was 14 million. That thing is dry weight 147.
Yeah. It's probably dry weight, anyways.
Oh my gosh.
That is going to be an impressive thing to see. It's also going to be for a stronger server than this one.
And yeah, thanks to space
That
engineers.
may
it's
actually
still-
burn David's house down.
only one chair can control it at a time. You build like that needs to be able to have seats that you can sit in and be like, okay, you control the guns, you control this. But space engineers, only one chair can control the entire ship at one time.
Yeah. It's definitely they haven't planned that whole thing out yet, I don't think. Multi-crew kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, like you said, I think when we really first started playing this game is like compare it to Minecraft. Like this game has so much potential, but it just doesn't have the popularity or the financial backing that game does.
Yeah. It doesn't
Whereas
have the
what this
brute
game will be
force
like.
that game can muster in terms of support.
If this game can get as much support as that, like such a simple platform, like can you imagine where this game could go with the type of like server, making things smoother and
Mm-hmm.
going to the multiplayer aspect? I think would be so cool.
It would be, or at least like this is good framework for like a different game that builds off it, right? It might be like engine issues might start happening before before you can get to that sort of scale with this game. So it might be something where it's like you build a new game off of this one.
Yeah, this
I'd
could
be good
a
with that.
stepping-
Yeah. So Tychus has another staggering revelation. 23,867 blocks, 147 million grid mass. It is 95% hollow. He has a bridge, observation
Wow.
room, one elevator shaft, engineering, gravity, all the engines and nacelles. He's saying once I can get it up, we can all finish building it. Yeah, that's going to be a multi-person undertaking. That ridiculously colossal ship.
This is Tychus we're talking to, right?
Yeah.
Is Tychus or is it Veraxis who has the server, the public server?
Veraxis has the public server.
Okay. Well, Tychus, like, how could we join you? Like, I'd love to be able to, like, I don't know, like that sounds like so much. That sounds like a lot of commitment. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would have to be at least accurate, right? Like, so if you're building like a medical bay, like if you want to be the
Yeah.
doctor, you want to have like somewhere to sleep, you still have to build like the crew area, right? In a semi-accurate area. You have to build 80% of the ship just to get to that one part. heavy is this thing going to be if it's actually filled with, I don't know, crew area for at least 4 people, and that sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting thing.
Wait, how many gyros does it have?
Oh god. Yeah, that's a good question. I can't even fathom how many gyros will be needed to make that thing actually turn. Yeah, he could make some fun stream material out of it. That's true, Tychus. Is the public server even still up? I thought it was gone. It might be gone, honestly. I haven't heard hide nor hair of it in a while. Tychus has been meaning to put up a dedicated server, but he wants to add some custom worlds for missions. I think that's a fantastic idea. I remember, was it you that posted the city planet thing? I assume that's a mod?
I think Gamer Boss Harmon also posted that recently.
Fuelin. Yes. Drink up me hydrogen tanks.
Good.
Well, at least we can get one of these fueled up. Honestly, it's probably going to use up as much fuel just getting back up to the thing.
Yeah, it uses maybe 20%.
A lot of...
Try and lift number 2 or number 1 up there and repair it.
Yeah. It has a lot of gyros. 924 engines, so it's not super fast. God.
I guess it would be very difficult to quantify how many gyros. Like, I can't imagine you'd have to actually sit there and count how many gyros it has.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know if the game would actually give you like an auto count of things like gyros.
Probably not. You'd have to manually count it somehow. Break it in groups of 10 or something, or 25 if it's that heavy.
Connector.
I'm highly suspect that the ship was not crashed by yourself at some point, sir.
Honestly, I don't really fly many things in this game. I'm usually too paranoid.
I want you to build your own ship. I want to see a Jeremy-styled craft.
Well, you kind of did in the school bus. Though that was heavily inputted by Steve, but...
You put the slopey bits, the round bits on
Yeah.
it, I understand.
Yeah, I did a bunch... Well, I chose the basic design. He had kind of a loose idea, but was, like, forcing me to make artistic choices. So, that's how it kind of ended up like a school bus. And then once that was remarked on, it was like, oh yeah, we gotta go through with the school bus motif. Paints it yellow. School bus yellow.
Yeah, it did look a lot like a shuttle mixed with the Magic School Bus, for sure.
Okay,
Like
so
a Voyager shuttle.
Tychus is inside the nacelle, and the nacelle attachments are 100% engine blocks. So it's just solid engines. God, I can't wait to see that thing in the flesh, so to speak.
I've just seen the screenshots, and it's already
Yeah.
too much to comprehend.
God, it's so much easier to fly as something that works. It's like, oh, this is all right.
Yeah?
Like that little dragonfly thing that we were flying around on Mars, those things were fun.
They were so zippy.
Yeah. They die, like, instantly, but...
Yep. think I saved a blueprint of those things. We could try making a couple.
I wonder if they would
I wonder if
fly
they'd
here.
fly. Yeah, they might fly because they're so fast on Mars. They
Yeah.
probably would fly here.
I think it's worth a chance. I might still have a blueprint of them as well. Hey, Slipnir. God. Wow. We're it's after 8 already.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
We could. Shall we reconvene at the space elevator?
Yeah, I think we gotta. I need to go look into some dinner soon. No wonder I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Is your cat bothering you yet?
Surprisingly not. I guess she's still happy with the laundry.
Yeah.
I need to do. Oh boy, that lag spike when the space elevator comes into view, or into render distance. Yeah, I guess I just need to do the do laundry on stream days more.
Yeah. Me, I just left the front door open, just wide open.
Whoosh, gone.
Allow her to come and go as she pleases.
Yeah, ours needs to be closely guarded because she's not an outdoor cat.
Mine is a. I kind of rescued the local neighborhood cat.
Ah, so that's her home.
Yeah, she loves it outside. You can't keep her inside for more than a couple hours.
Well, it's good that she has a place to retreat.
Yeah, I built her a house outside. I'm actually quite proud of it. Made out of a bunch of 1x2s. I made it all around like a bunch of metal threaded rods. So like there's only 6 rods in the whole thing, but it's like built like a geometric shape.
Okay, that sounds cool. You should post a
I'll have
picture
to-
of that. I'm curious.
Yeah, okay. I have to perfect the roof on it. But yeah, I can show you some pictures of it.
Plunk.
Alright, I'm just gonna park this thing like that for now.
I think that's a good idea. God. It's amazing. Just like this, it does what I want.
Vectoral thrust in all directions.
Yeah. So that's fun to fly, though.
Yeah, they're nimble, hey?
Yeah, it's nimble, but not too much. It's got enough heft so that you actually feel the force. You need to think a bit ahead.
This, basically the entire body of this thing, underneath this thin layer of armor blocks, is almost all hydrogen tank.
Wow,
Almost the
okay.
entire body is hydrogen tank. And it still goes through fuel so quickly. I wish this game didn't go through hydrogen quite so quickly.
Yeah, that's a little bit inconvenient just for its weight. I mean, it's accurate. Because, like,
Yeah.
the rockets that launch into the out of the atmosphere on Earth, they're like the total weight of the rocket is 95% fuel, roughly.
Wow. Yep, that's basically what these things are.
Yeah, it just takes so much. I mean, it's accurate, but it's inconvenient. Very
Yeah.
inconvenient.
I'm
So-
playing a video game. What is this, a simulator?
Yeah. So how on earth did you get this thing back up? Just using the thrusters it had?
Yeah, I basically tilted it vertical and just
Thrust it up?
ignored the reverse thrust. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
boosted the entire way just on the lower thrust.
Cool. All right. And Taika says, I landed successfully. Yes, I did. Honestly, I'm pretty damn sure that that like brief glance as I'm cruising backwards on the lake wasn't what did that. I'm fairly certain that's why it's like, God, I'm moving backwards for a while. Why am I not slowing down? I'm pretty sure that was a pre-existing condition, because, wow. We should grill Steve about that.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, we'll put him on the fire next time.
Yeah.
So, number 1, huh?
I don't know. Somehow I have a feeling Steve's behind that. All right, so it was an interesting day. We got, I guess, we got the last of the inchworm rebuilt yet again. It just needs to be programmed now, so that can happen.
Yeah, we got a little bit of building done.
Yeah.
Mostly flying and background just hooliganism.
Beat up a ship that was just trying to mine.
Yeah. Well, V-core. Sorry, any
Yeah.
core, they're just going down.
Yeah. We are totally against cores of any kind.
Yeah, anti-core. That'll be my faction, the A-core.
Yeah, A core. Fantastic. I think that's a perfect idea. Oh, so yeah, so ends another Wednesday stream. Are we doing any more Space Engineers in the coming weeks? I can't remember.
I don't know what the schedule says. I know that we are going to be shifting our schedule slightly because we're going to be doing a little bit more of video making, a little bit more
Yeah.
polished things for you guys to
Yeah.
watch.
So yeah, stay tuned for specific announcements. We haven't really ironed out too much in that way yet, but we're gonna try and work on some more like gameplay videos, like edited videos, to go along with the streams, because everyone, now that Steve also has a job, like everyone's schedules are all over the place. It seems to be like I can make the streams and that's it. It's me
All of
and it's me and Steve, or me and JM, or me and David, or me, David and JM, or me and Steve and JM. It's like I'm always there, and the one time I can't make it there, it's like, all right, stream's not happening. That's fine though.
Yeah, so that'll
Keeps
change
me
a little
nimble.
bit because we'll be dropping one day.
Yeah, we'll probably be dropping one day and trying to release a weekly video instead. And it'd be fantastic if we can make that work. But honestly, we're not 100% on anything yet. So yeah, again, stay tuned to see. And yeah, so that about does it for our stream.
Yeah, join
Sure.
us on the Discord if you want to have any input in that, because
Yeah.
we're thinking about different types of games that it might be a little bit more role play than you
Yeah.
guys have seen, because
Definitely hit
Patch.
us. Definitely hit us up on the Discord. That's where you can reach all of us, and we do all of our communication, because like we've tried Twitter, we tried Facebook, and they're kind of the Discord is really a lot better for the community aspect. It allows us to keep in touch with everyone relatively easily without having all that clutter of like 7 granolas that you can have avocado with, or whatever nonsense that comes through Facebook or Twitter. Yeah, Tyka says Jer's nerd dad. Oh god, no. Yeah, you're space dad and I'm nerd dad. What's Steve then?
Okay. Well, he's gamer dad. Isn't
Yeah, Steve is gamer dad, I guess. Yeah. All right, so yeah, so ends another stream, and if you like what we are doing, then consider joining our Patreon crowd, which has a fantastic group of people who help us do what we like to do. So big thank you to Emperor Sesh, Tara Stevenson, Zachary Rosenberg, Tychus from the Right Gamers. You're on here watching. I'm on to you, buddy. Tim Cosplay, Caleb Johnson, and Robert Hartnett. Thank you all so much for helping contribute to this. And if you want to join them in furthering the cause of nerddom, there is 2 tiers. Along the lower tier gets you access to the Patreon Patreon blog and a few other things, and you get some behind-the-scenes videos and stuff like that for joining the upper tier stuff, as well as the ability to request games, and unless they are obscenely expensive or some other thing that doesn't really make it possible, like need to conform to YouTube's terms of service and stuff like that, then yeah,
Also-
we will give them a solid try. So that
Get
appeals.
our undying love.
Yeah, and obviously you get thanked every single stream, because that is just awesome. Good on you.
Yeah. It's helping us grow our community, and we want to take this thing further. And thank you guys so much for helping us do that.
Yeah. Okay, so if you haven't already, be sure to like this video and check us out every 3 times a week at this point. We will be streaming on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, depending on where you are and depending on what people's schedules are. So we try and do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but if it's just going to be me for like 3/4 of it, then it's like we're going to move the day, because, yeah. I work better with someone to keep me talking, because it's kind of weird otherwise.
Yeah. Well, I had fun. This was good.
Tychus says he'll request a game, but only if he can supply 4 keys. Yeah, well, we're open to recommendations, definitely, Tychus. So,
What is
Yeah.
a 4-key?
like keys for a game.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
trying to be just like.
I'm trying to sass. Gotcha. Sorry, I think I'm getting tired and my sass is leaving me.
You need food.
Yeah, need food. All right. Anyways, yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, check out our Discord, all that fun stuff. We really appreciate you guys watching and doing what you do. All right. I am Jeremy of the New Level Nerds,
I am JM, also of the New Level Nerds.
and we will see you next time.
This has been another New Level Nerds live stream. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.